everyone! See this comparison photo? People have a theory that because of it, because it's supposed to look like a handprint, that Freddy was the one who did the bite of 87. I have a few issues with this. One, a lot of people also cite the rule, don't touch Freddy. Well, you're really not supposed to touch any of the animatronics in any animatronic situation. That's actually a given rule, and in fact, if it's somebody in the suit as well, like when they have the spring suits, you don't really poke people in fursuits in general. This is something I just know from experience, because I know friends who do this kind of stuff, only their suits are slightly safer. That, you don't, do it because they can't really see very well, and with the added spring mechanism, poking them is probably a terrible idea in general. That being said, people are saying that, these handprints are clearly blood, and it's because Freddy bit somebody. Now, first of all, anything can stain that kind of... If Freddy's like a basic fabric shell, like a fursuit, those things can get stained really easily by just about anything if they're a light enough color, and I would say Freddy's is a light enough brown for that. If anything, I think blood wouldn't show up until it dried, and that doesn't look like blood to me. It doesn't look like dried blood at all. Dried blood is more of a brown color, so it would blend in a lot more with the fur than it does. I think it's just dirt from daily use and somebody, fiddling with the head. Because yes, they're going to be touched. You don't usually use gloves to touch fabric. Unless it's like you don't want to contaminate it, and I don't think people give a shit. So, no, I don't think that handprint is concrete proof that Freddy bit somebody. And it may not even be a handprint. It may just be dirt in the shape of a handprint, because the fingers look a little too stubby, and I only see 4 of them. If that was a handprint... Oh, no, I see. It's a little too weird for me. I mean, if he's maybe nearby... Besides, him getting grabbed like that doesn't mean he's the one who bit. Somebody might have grabbed onto him after being bit by someone else. I'm not going to say Freddy couldn't have done it. He has teeth, his teeth seem sharp enough. In fact, the only animatronic I would say probably didn't do it is Chica, because her beak looks too small to do it. And I mean either version of Chica. Or Balloon Boy or the puppet, because the puppet doesn't even have a moving mouth, and I don't think Balloon Boy's mouth moves either, or if it does, it's only in the phantom form, and it's a ghost anyway. Either way, pretty sure those 4 didn't do it. And I don't think Toy Bonnie could have done it either. His mouth doesn't look like it opens wide enough. So that leaves, Freddy is still technically a suspect. Bonnie, Toy Freddy actually, I think his mouth moves just wide enough to do it. Mangle and Foxy, because, well, here's my reasoning. Foxy and Mangle have the teeth for it. Those teeth are serrated and sharp. It can make a very clean cut if done right. Not to mention, Mangle has the perfect angle for either an adult or a child, because they can hang from the ceiling. There. Freddy and Bonnie have the mouth size. Even Toy Freddy has a bit of the mouth size for it, because, they can just go, whoop. Especially Bonnie with his, hippo mouth. Somebody described it as a hippo, and it does kind of look it. He has the hippo mouth for it. He could probably, go into someone's head and do that. And hippos can do a lot of damage with the bite radius. Again, I don't think Chica could have done it. Her mouth is too small. It would do some damage, yes, but I don't really think she could bite through. And Toy Bonnie is the same way. I don't think he could bite through either. Or she. I don't think they could bite through. I don't think, Balloon Boy, even if he could open his mouth, just isn't tall enough. Even for, a child, the child would have to literally bend down and stick their head in his mouth for him to be able to do it, because I'd say he's, the size of a 2-year-old. And the marionette doesn't even have any teeth or ability to move the mouth at all. So he's kind of out of the picture, too. Golden Freddy was probably a suit, so I don't think it was him, a spring suit. And Springtrap, while used by a murderer, probably didn't bite anyone to death, and probably didn't bite an adult. Again, I think the murderer focused on children, and I have a feeling the animatronics focused on adults, because they probably thought You know, they were angry, and they probably focused on security guards because the purple man was a security guard, and probably other employees too, because Golden Freddy was also an employee. That being said, I would hazard a guess that either it was an accidental attack on a child, like maybe they were aiming for an adult and got a kid by mistake, or an adult got it and they lost their frontal lobe or had it very severely damaged. Now, you can live with that, you can survive, you can live a fairly normal life, but it's not fun. And you go through a personality shift. So, yeah. As for, do I think this is definitive proof that Freddy is the culprit? No. Polar opposite, actually. I think it's somebody, like, trying to grasp for straws, because, again, actually looking at the picture on the left, the one that doesn't highlight the blood stain, it looks more like a soot stain or a grease stain, like somebody was fixing an endoskeleton and got grease on the suit. Because it's too blackened to be blood. You know? I've seen old blood stains. Old blood stains tend to be more of a brownish color. This is more of a blackish color. Old grease stains or old dirt stains will be the blackish color. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye!